Mental health issues and substance use disorder is a national public health crisis, and it's actually a global crisis. So every 40 seconds, somebody around the world kills themselves. In Indiana, for youth, 15 to 24, it's the second leading cause of death. That's unacceptable. We have more suicides than homicides in Indiana. So the mayor of Fishers was riding with one of his officers and asked, what's your biggest problem and what's your biggest challenge? And he was very surprised to hear that figuring out how we have resources to serve people with mental illness and substance use disorder was the number one thing that he continued to hear from his public safety officers. And so he wanted to team up with us, and we had a discussion about what that would look like. We agreed that the best way to approach this tough problem was to get a lot of different types of people around the table to solve it. Mayor Fadness has done an excellent job leading this initiative. He was genuinely curious to understand and learn and then lead, pulling the right people together. So involving public safety, the schools, the faith-based organizations, government, healthcare organizations like Community Health Network, and family members who have been impacted by suicide or another tragedy.
Well, unfortunately, my life changed on July 18th, 2013. Our daughter went missing for 3 days, and unfortunately, after those 3 days of hell, she was found in Geist Lake. If you look now at some of the things that I've learned since, she had many of the typical signs and symptoms of clinical depression, and for those that end up dying from suicide. You know, after the year of grief and shock started wearing off, I started thinking, how can I help others?
Mike's the heart of our team. He's had a tragedy in his life, but he's used it to save other kids.
Do I like it that I have a story? No, absolutely not. I wish I didn't have this story. But if I can use this story to warn others and to help the community, then I'm going to use it. And that's my mission in life.
And at the end of the day, that's the goal of both the Fishers Mental Health Task Force as well as Community Health Network's Zero Suicide Initiative, is to save lives and improve lives. And if one child or one spouse or one friend can be saved, this is all worth it. To learn more about the Fishers Task Force, you can go to the Fishers website, and it's right on the front page where you can click that link.